Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to share with you my 2021 bullet journal setup. So y'all, as we know, I am not an artist, I am not a doodler, like I can hardly draw a star to save my life. It's fine. So I just do bullet journals for fun, and I thought it'd be fun to share it with you. Very, very amateur. If you want to see more professional bullet journals, I will link my favorite channel down below. So last year I abandoned my bullet journal right around the end of March. We all know what happened then. So, and I was doing two. I was doing a main journal and a reading journal, and I was doing different spreads for both. This year, I didn't know if I wanted to do two separate ones for my reading and my main, or just combine them. I did eventually decide to do two different ones. So today's is my main bullet journal. And I'm sorry that I'm posting this the last week of January, but y'all, this video has been such a labor of love or hate. It's been rough. It's been really rough. I have been using Premiere Pro on my PC, and I was learning how to film a bullet journal video, and I tried to record a voiceover, and my PC is not powerful enough to process what I was trying to do, and it was a hot mess. So I switched to Final Cut Pro, and I've never used iMovie, so yes, it's been a learning process. This video took a very long time to do, but I'm glad that it is here now to show you. So this is just my setup for the year, and I'm going to share my January spread. I'll do a flip through in my next bullet journal video for my February setup. So I'll do the January flip through with February. I am on the fence if I'm going to share my reading journal. I might share a flip through of how I set it up, because the reading journal is just so minimal, and I don't do some fancy spreads. I think that was my downfall last year, because I was trying to do too much. So my reading journal just helps me track all of my reading and some stats. And you know, last year I tried to write a review for every single book, so I really wanted to give myself the freedom to be able to do that if I wanted to, or not do that if I didn't want to. So I don't know if I'm going to do separate bullet journal spreads for my reading journal. So I just don't think they would be that exciting. So, but yeah, I am like nervous and excited to share this with you. Please just remember, I'm not an artist, and I got my inspiration from Pinterest, and I'm gonna have to, as I'm recording this intro, I have to find the link to the Pinterest page that I found. So I will link that down below to give that person credit for sure. And yeah, that's it. So without further ado, let's get into the voiceover. So here we are. This is my bullet journal for the year. I chose the classic white cover for the Scribbles That Matter brand, and this is in size A5. I chose white because I think it's clean and classic, and I can put a bunch of stickers on it. Here is the first page. I just put, "Dear 2021, please be kind," and I did that in the inside cover. Here I am doing my future log. I got my inspiration for the entire 2021 setup, as well as this future log, from Amanda Rach Lee, and I will definitely link her channel and her 2021 bullet journal setup video down below. I really just liked the aesthetic of what she did, and it was just something different and new and kind of fun and neutral, so I went with that. And as you can see, I am not the best drawer. I mean, what are these bubble letters doing? I have no idea. But here I'm just doing the drop shadows for this, and I'm outlining future log, and I decided to do a Dutch door, I think it's called, a Dutch door setup for the calendar, where you cut out like an outline in your page so that you just have like the title page. You're using 2 pages. Anyway, you'll see it. I'm going to stop talking for a minute and I will let you just see what happens. So here I am just outlining the kind of title background for each month, and I'm doing it in different colors, as you can see. And I just wrote out the month on each color and then the letter for the days. And then I didn't do this on film, but I went back and stamped out the dates. So I did not write out the dates for every month. It's so tedious and it makes my hand hurt. So I just went back and stamped out each date. And then I went back in and wrote out just kind of the important dates that I need to remember throughout the year. And so now we'll just watch me do the rest of the year. On this page, I am doing the grid spacing cheat sheet. Again, this idea is from Amanda Rachel. She's pretty much a bullet journal genius. So I just do it in the same style that she does, and I do it on the left-hand side of the book because as you're working throughout the book, through the remainder of the year, it's much easier to reference back to the page on the left-hand side. So that's what I'm doing here. I don't do a whole lot of, fluff and things like that for this page. On this page is just my cleaning schedule for the year. It's just a nice place to keep track of things that I don't want to forget to do throughout the year. So I have it broken down into daily, weekly, bi-weekly, and quarterly tasks. So this is just a helpful way for me to keep track of what I've done, especially things that I don't do as often, like the quarterly tasks. It's a nice place to keep track of when I've done them so I don't forget. I do want to make a note here. I don't know why I put the toothbrushes down and quarterly. We change them monthly. Here is my date night page. So I got the idea last year to keep track of our date nights, and 2020 happened, so we didn't have very many like outside adventure date nights. And I'm not sure that we'll have that many this year either, but I wanted to include it so that it would really prompt us to make a point to have date nights this year. I did only leave room for 12, which I know might sound kind of like only 12 dates in a year, but you know, just at least one night a month where we set aside to have just a nice, legit date night together, whether that means going out or just making a nice night at home. So that's what this is for. This page, I just thought it would be fun to track some of the things that we watched throughout the year. I already put some washi tape on here, so this page goes by very quickly. So Amanda Rach Lee added a content planner page in her setup, and I thought that was a great idea. So that is what this is, and this is a place to write out some video ideas that I might have, and the date that I'd like to post it, when I filmed it, when it was edited, and when it's scheduled to post or when it does post. So I hope that I will be utilizing this year. I think that it will be really helpful for me to keep track of some of the content that I have planned for the year. Another brilliant idea that she had was a package tracker. 2020 was definitely the year of online shopping, especially for me, and I thought that it was a great idea to track some packages that you might have ordered and waiting to arrive to you. I could have definitely have used this after Black Friday, but I know to use it for this year. So this is just a page to track anything that I might order, and I don't want to forget that it's on its way. And here is the flip through for my 2021 setup. I had a lot of fun doing this setup this year, and I went back and added stickers and just embellishments to make it a little bit more festive because I like festive things. I just tried to find any stickers that I had on hand that fit the pastel theme. So here it is. Well, that is my 2021 bullet journal and how I set it up for the year. Let me know in the comments below if you keep a bullet journal or any kind of journal, and some of the spreads that you like to have in your journal to help you keep track of things throughout the year. And hopefully this is just the start to more, and honestly, hopefully these videos get easier because, oh my gosh, it took me forever to do this video. But anyway, super excited to share with you. I will see you in the next video. Bye!